this is a view of Disneyland we're not used to seeing on foot. And walking down the road that the little tram usually takes to bring people into the park, which right now during COVID times, we're having to walk. This is unprecedented times. There's the monorail beam right there, no monorails. Honestly, just glad to be here at all, because up till not very long ago, you'd be standing on the other side of that fence, or probably even further actually, wishing you could get in. So we're here for another day at Disneyland. Gonna do some more fun stuff, and I'm so glad that it's open again. Sadly, no Fantasmic, but we can't have it all. And again, we're here at just the right time. Doesn't get much better than that. So I've heard some really good things about the poison apple freeze here at Maurice's Treats. So we're gonna try one. Ooh, and maybe one of these twists. Well, here it is, just in the shade of the beautiful castle. Try the poison apple freeze first. Oh yeah, that's good. I don't know, I guess boysenberry and apple. I love apple flavor. It's one of my favorites. So an apple slushy. Might be just like a tiny bit too sweet for me, but I'm not complaining. Then this is the garlic cheese bagel twist. Just like a hunk of dough to eat. Yeah, it's good. Garlicky. Good way to start the day. You've heard it said that when you enter Disneyland, you enter the worlds of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And here we are. A whole land dedicated to tomorrow, except it's kind of themed to yesterday, but that's okay.
Star Tours 1401. Tower is awaiting your guidance and radars.
That's awesome. Stand by for systems check. Forward lights. Check. Deflector field. Check.
Answer, I don't really care. I don't care. Okay, now, oh, right. And this thing is extremely sensitive, so no doing this.
Galactic regulations require that all carry-on items be safely stowed underneath your seats.
We are not ready for takeoff. The captain isn't on board yet. You know I can't fly this thing. No, neither can you. We need a proper pilot. Stormtroopers will be deactivated for sure.
Hold it right there, Captain.
I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen them?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy.
We were looking for
Shields are part two.
to our cause you carry. Welcome, Star Tours. I trust our colleague is safe?
Safe? Have you any idea what we've been through?
We're in your debt, Captain.
Captain? Glad to be of service. Well, we're all in the Rebel Alliance now, so may the Force be with us. And thank you for flying Star Tours.
What fun. People are a little concerned about Star Tours now that there's an entire Star Wars land in Disneyland. It's definitely been kind of out of date for a long time. I mean, this is like a late 80s, early 90s attraction, I think. It's seen many upgrades in its time, but one thing it does have going for it is the number of times you can re-ride it and see a different sequence of videos or like planets that you go to. That's really fun. I think that'll keep it interesting for another 5 or 10 years, at least until they figure out what they want to do with the old stalwart of Tomorrowland. Well, I've never been into Toon Town all the times I've been to Disneyland, so we're gonna remedy that today. See if there's anything in here for adults. I mean, we're strange kind of adults going to Disneyland, but still. It's a pretty fun little kids area. Not really a lot going on here right now for adults, but pretty soon there's going to be something where that big gap of no building is that is definitely going to be worth your attention. In fact, if you want a sneak preview of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, click the link in the description to check out our video. We rode it 3 days after it opened. What a ride. It's good fun. Well, there's one thing here that is maybe worth a look. I've never ridden before. It's Roger Rabbit's Cartoon Spin.
They got the password, ain't coming in. So has Greg.
Maybe we do spin it. That'd be fun. Whoa. Have you ever been on a ride like that before? I can say I probably haven't, yeah. Oh, it's pretty interesting. We're down here in Critter Country, and we're gonna ride The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Alright, here we go. I think I have, yeah. The cars look different from how I remember.
One blustery day in the hot neighborhood, a little bear named Winnie the Pooh set off in search of honey.
Yeah, look, there it is.
We'll save you, Piglet!
Oh no. Having an out of body experience.
If you don't like my present, I'll take it back. Kids love giving presents. Wasn't that fun? I'm sure you'll find mine.
That was fun. I think that's different from the one I remember in Disney World. Yeah, it's still fun. All right, time to go for a cool off. Splash Mountain. Here we go.
For your safety, just stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the lawn, and be sure to watch your kids. Have a zippity-doo-dah ride.
That's how it ends. Slip and falls.
Stop turning around, you run out of breath. Why don't you sit back and calm yourself? Carry on now, we must go. So happy. After the apples, where we'll go.
good one. Not too bad. The light sprinkles. Splash is always fun, especially on a 90-degree scorcher like today has been. And it didn't even get that wet. Pro tip, sit in the back.
Driving a car!
The chicane!
Do not bump car in front.
This is fun. Under the overpass. Look around for the homeless people. Look, they've caught a robot with his hands up. Alright, we're going off-road now. Some very odd little dioramas happening around here.
I know, I can't quite get to see
Yeah, me neither.
the robot.
I guess he has a little bird friend that's getting into all kinds of scrapes.
Wow.
But this is fun.
Yeah.
Ah, look at this. Little tunnel. Oh, it's so bumpy. And we're getting back. You did good. Well done.
Did I pass my driving test?
No. Finishing out the night in Adventureland, riding my favorite ride in any theme park in the world. It's Indiana Jones Adventure. Woohoo! Woohoo! This whole area blends in so well with Adventureland. It really boggles the mind that they haven't done it in any other parks yet. Like, that's crazy to me. Into the Batcave. It's like Carlsbad Caverns. Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
Oh, my friend! The brakes may be needing a little adjustment.
The future. I will lift the curtain of time. It is your destiny. Your destiny.
first day back at Disney in
2 years.
3 years.
3 years.
It's been an amazing one. I think we've done everything we wanted to do.
We hit all the, what do you call it? Best hits?
Yeah, all the greatest hits of this park. This park is like a greatest hits park as far as, you know, all the other Disney parks go. It's definitely the original and still the best in my eyes. Even though the castle might not be as impressive as some other places, it's still got a lot of things to offer.
It's our favorite park.
It is our favorite park. And we're so glad we get to be back here again, finally. In case it wasn't already painfully obvious, I love Disneyland. I didn't get to visit until I was 27 years old, but even as an adult obsessed with theme parks and themed experiences, I could tell they were on a whole nother level. Another's not even really a word, but don't worry about it. Having the parks closed for so long made the pandemic even more difficult, and so coming back for the first time in over 3 years really cemented how much of a special place it is to me, and I really enjoyed just spending time taking it all in, hanging out on Main Street and just watching people rather than being about all the rides, though we did a lot of that too. One day I would love to have an annual pass so that I could just come into the parks all the time and just hang out, watch the people, really take in tiny details that make the place such a treat. The Walt Disney Company seems to be in a bit of a weird place right now. The parks especially seem to be at risk of becoming watered down and a lot less risky than Walt would have probably liked, but then none of us can really say what Walt would or wouldn't have liked. I do believe, though, that he truly believed people made the difference, and so seeing cutbacks to performers and artists, and not least of all Imagineers, is a little perturbing. Still, I look forward to seeing what lies in store for the company and parks as we enter the 2020s. Anyway, enough of my waxing lyrical. Thanks very much for joining us on our first return to Walt's Magic Kingdom since 2018, and please consider liking this video or even subscribing to the channel for more Disney theme park fun still to come. Good night! It's that time of night. Good night. Thank you.